Mia, why aren't you answering? Sorry, my phone was switched off. What did you want to tell me? I have some very bad news. Brace yourself, okay? Your father passed away today. What? No, that can't be true. How? When? He had multiple health issues lately. The most concerning one was having trouble breathing. The doctors did everything they could, but he couldn't make it. I'm sorry, honey. Dad was sick? Why didn't anyone tell me? I tried to contact you, but you weren't picking up for weeks. Why was your phone always switched off? Never mind that. What's gonna happen now? Oh, I don't know. I feel completely lost. I don't even have anyone close by. Close or not, you have me, Mom. Thank you, dear, but it's not the same. With Donald gone, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I miss him so much already. Mom, please, you have to stay strong. That's easier said than done.
Hey Mom, I heard about what happened to Dad. How are you holding up?
Hi, dear, I was just about to text you. To be honest, I'm not doing good. I could really use some company.
Got it. How about you fly to Mia or me? I can book you a ticket if you want. Just be sure to send me the money for it.
But I don't have any money.
Sure you do. You inherited everything from Dad, didn't you?
I'm not sure what will happen to his wealth. He never mentioned what he wanted to do with it.
Well, I got in contact with his lawyer. He confirmed that he'll be giving it all to you.
I see. I didn't know. Can you send me the lawyer's number? I'd like to ask him myself.
Sure. So, who do you want to come to live with, me or Maya? And when should I book the flight?
Do you think you can come over instead? I've never traveled alone before, and I don't know what to do. Now that I'm this age, I don't think I can do this.
Sure you can. I'm gonna book your ticket to Maya's place, okay? Since she's obviously your favorite child.
What's that supposed to mean? I don't have a favorite child.
Yes, you do. You've always preferred her over me. Even now, you didn't even bother to tell me that Dad died. Maya was the one to tell me that.
You're being ridiculous. I was about to tell you, but you texted me first.
That's no excuse. Why is it that Maya was able to inform me about this before you?
Because your aunt called after I talked to Maya. What was I supposed to do?
Couldn't you have hung up on her? Why do I always feel like you're putting everyone else above me? Do I not matter to you?
Honey, of course you do.
Then why doesn't it feel like it? If Dad were here right now, he would have done everything he could to make me feel better.
Please, don't bring him up. I still miss him.
So do I. He was such a help, but you've never lent a hand to me, no matter what. Dad's helped me more ways than I can imagine, especially financially.
I'm sorry, honey. I didn't know that you were struggling so much. Are you in need of money right now?
Forget it. Dad left everything to you. It's yours now. I don't want anything to do with it.
Nonsense. He was your father. You have a right to his inheritance too. I'll confirm with his lawyer soon. In the meantime, how much do you need right now?
A couple of thousands should be enough for now, I guess.
I'll send you 10K for now, okay?
Okay, Mom. And thanks. A few weeks later.
Jason, do you think you can visit home for a few days? I miss you.
Sorry, Mom. I'm busy.
But Christmas is right around the corner. I need the two of you here.
You don't need us, Mom. You just think you do.
But it's going to be my first Christmas alone. I'm not used to that. I'm still grieving over Donald's death.
Then just call that caretaker girl you talk about so much. Mavis, was it?
She has her own family to be with. It's rude. What I don't understand is, why can't you come to visit? You always came to visit before.
I told you. I'm busy, and I have my own problems to deal with.
Problems? Like what?
I've already told you, I'm financially weak. I'm having problems sustaining myself right now.
What? I thought the issue was resolved.
Hardly. I'm still a couple $1,000s in debt.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, sweetie. I didn't realize.
Yeah. Plus, my girlfriend wants me to take her out for dinner this Christmas.
You have a girlfriend? How come I wasn't aware of that?
Probably because you never cared enough to ask.
Wait, let me help you then. How much do you need?
Why would you help me?
You're my son. I'll always be there for you. So, how much do you need?
Around 30K.
30K? Does your girlfriend want diamonds for dinner?
It's not just her, Mom. I have debts and other commitments too.
You're still asking for too much. Too much.
I knew it. You won't help me. You were always against helping us anyways. You always lectured Dad when he gave us money when we needed it. It's just sad that even after he's gone, you're still not willing to help your own children.
That's not true. I was only afraid that your father would spoil the two of you. And honey, I don't mind giving you money, but I don't understand what could have happened that you suddenly need so much.
Just forget it. I'll figure something else out. Thanks for nothing.
Honey, wait! Okay, I'll transfer you the money, just don't be upset with me. I can't afford to lose you too. Maya, dear, do you think you can come and visit your mother this Christmas? No, sorry, I wish I could, but I already have plans. I'm going shopping with my friends. But it's Christmas. Surely you can make time to see your mother, right? Sorry, Mom, I've been planning this with my friends for a while now. Maybe I can fly in next Christmas. I would have really appreciated it if Donald died. I feel so lonely and helpless in this house. Ah, don't be so dramatic, Mom. He wasn't just your husband. He was my father. I miss him too. It's been hard on all of us. You can't expect us to always be there for you. We all have our own problems to deal with. You won't die or freeze to death or anything just for spending one holiday alone. So quit trying to emotionally blackmail us into spending Christmas with you. Wow, I can't believe you just said that. I didn't realize I was being so pushy. Sorry, Mom, don't take it the wrong way. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just stressed from work and all. My friends and I needed a break, so we decided to plan a shopping trip and a movie night. It didn't occur to me that we're planning this on Christmas. Really, if I'd realized it sooner, I would have canceled on them to meet you. Is that so? I love you, Mom. Please keep that in mind. Nothing matters more to me than you. You're all I have since Dad's gone. I'm sorry, too. I should have thought about what the two of you are going through. It's my fault. I shouldn't have pushed you two so much. Since we're on that topic, though, have you decided what you want to do with the inheritance Dad left you? Well, yes, but the lawyer told me not to tell anyone for the time being. What? Why? He says it's an experiment. The hell does that mean? Ah, forget about whatever he said. Just tell me. Sorry, honey, but I can't. I promised him I won't tell a soul. I see. Well, if you ask me, if I were in your shoes, I would have just given it to my children. They need it more than me, you know? I couldn't agree more. Aw, it's so nice that we're so much alike when it comes to how we think. Oh, by the way, do you think you can lend me some money? I thought I had enough, but since it's the end of the month, and I had to buy people Christmas presents, I'm all dried up. I understand. Would 1,000 suffice? What? No way! I'm going shopping with my friends, Mom. I can't go with only 1K. They'll laugh at me. Why would they do that? They're loaded, Mom. 1,000 for them is basically spare change. I'll need at least 10K. 10K? Relax, I won't spend it all. It's just for show. I'll return you every last penny. Don't worry. Fine, you can have 10K, but please don't spend it all in one place. I won't. Okay, gotta go now. See ya!
On Christmas.
Mavis, I thought I told you I didn't want any surprises. Why are there cookies on my front door? Those are for you, Miss Donald. I thought they would cheer you up. Merry Christmas. You didn't have to go out of your way to help me. Nonsense! You may have just hired me as your late husband's caretaker, but I care deeply about you. You're my family too, Miss Donald. I'm sure all this has been hard on you, and I'm here to ease your burden. Do let me know if there's anything you'd like for me to do. Well, do you think you can book me a flight to see my children at New Year's Eve? I'll pay you back. Sure, that wouldn't be a problem, but may I ask why? I feel like I haven't seen them in ages. No. I meant, why do you want me to book you a flight? Shouldn't they come to visit you instead? You shouldn't be traveling at this age. They're too busy to see me. At least this way, I'll be able to see them. I don't think that's a good idea, ma'am. Maya and Jason aren't gonna like it if you show up unannounced. It'll be a surprise for them. I'm sure they'll be delighted to see me. No, they won't. You shouldn't go, ma'am. You'll regret it later. Why do you say that? Why is everyone trying to stop me from seeing my kids? I need their support. I need them with me. I can understand your frustration, but frankly speaking, they don't care about you. They won't like to see you show up out of nowhere. I don't understand. Please, listen to me, ma'am. If you're not going to help me book most to do it, how hard can it be anyways? No, it's not that. Please don't take it the wrong way, but your children don't love you. They never did. I don't believe you. Are you trying to get me to turn against my kids? My children love me. They're just having a hard time dealing with losing their father, so they're a bit cranky lately. It's not like they hate me or anything. So, are you going to book those tickets or not? If not, I'll just do it myself. Wait, no, okay. How about this? If you go, I'll go with you, to keep you company on the flight. I don't want you to be alone. Nonsense. My children are right. It's about time I face the fear of traveling alone. If they can't come to visit me, then I'll just visit them. And besides, I don't want to burden them. If you come with me, they'll just be burdened to take care of another person. That won't be a problem. I'll book a hotel room. No, I can't have you do that. You have a family here. You should spend time with your father. I want to take care of you. I'll be alright. Just be sure to book my plane tickets. And do tell me how much it costs. I'll repay you. I understand, ma'am. I hope you know what you're doing. Hello, Miss Donald. Are you back from your trip? How was it? Oh, hello, Mavis. I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about it. Why? What happened? I don't understand. How could they treat me that way? You're starting to worry me. What happened? Did they say something? Jason didn't let me see him at all. He was angry at me for even wanting to see him in the first place. I was afraid of this. I told you not to visit him, didn't I? But I don't understand. I went to his apartment, but I was told he was attending a wedding at some church. When I went there, I saw him, Jason of all people, standing next to the bride. Hang on, you don't mean what I think you mean, do you? Jason got married. He didn't even tell me he was engaged. I didn't even get an invite. You're kidding! Did he really do that? Yes, and he was so angry at me for coming to his wedding. At first, he even refused to recognize me. He said he didn't have a mother. I don't understand. How could he do all that? Your son is a piece of work. I'll give you that. But even if he didn't tell you he was getting married, didn't Maya tell you? No, she didn't. Was she there, though? At his wedding, I mean. Yes, she was standing with the bride as well. I think she was the bridesmaid or something, because a few more girls were standing next to her, and all of them were wearing the same outfit. I can't imagine what you're going through. Do you need me to come over? No, Mavis, please don't burden yourself with someone as useless as me. Useless? Nonsense. You're such a wonderful human being, and you treat people so well. You treated me with nothing but kindness, ever since I started working for you. You're not a burden, Miss Donald. No, my children are right. I must have done something wrong, which is why they've come to hate me so much. Maybe this is my punishment for being such a terrible mother. Don't say that. You're such a good person, and a great mom. You traveled to meet your children at this age, all alone. And you're out here sending them money whenever they need. You've put your feelings aside, thinking that's what your children want. More than that, you don't treat me as a caretaker. You make me feel like I'm your daughter or something. You're a superb person. Wait, how do you know about the money? I didn't tell anyone about how I'm spending my money, except for my lawyer. You mean Lance Storm? He's my father. Wait, what? Yep, I'm the daughter of your late husband's best friend, who happened to be his lawyer too. And now, he's your lawyer. Is that why you volunteered to be Donald's caretaker at the hospital? Because your father asked you to? Nah, my father's against the whole nursing career I want to do. He wants me to become a lawyer, like him. And being Mr. Donald's caretaker wasn't my choice. I just happened to be volunteering in the hospital, and was assigned to him. It's all just a huge coincidence, really. But the more I spent time with you and your husband, I realized why Dad's such good friends with Mr. Donald. So I decided I want to be the best help I could be the two of you, considering how poor your children treat you. You're a good kid, Mavis. I hope you find happiness wherever you end up. You can go back to volunteering at the hospital now. What? No! I want to become a nurse to help people, and I haven't helped you yet. Please, I wasn't good enough to save him, but please let me at least help you, Mrs. Donald. Please stop calling me that. I'm just Alex now. And please, don't waste your time on me anymore. I don't deserve it. If I'm not even worth my children's time, then I'm not worth anyone's time. That's not true. Look, the truth is, Mr. Donald was a great guy and all, but he spoiled Jason and Maya too much. They took his to pamper them like him. They started hating you for it. I didn't want to tell you this sooner because I didn't want to be the one to hurt you, but they don't love you. They never did. They didn't even love Mr. Donald, which is why they never picked up your calls, or even came to see him in the hospital. I don't understand. They're in love with money, not you, nor their father. They only hate you for inheriting all of Mr. Donald's wealth. Hang on. This doesn't make any sense. Why do they hate me for it? I had nothing to do with it. Because they thought that he would leave everything to them, as he once promised them years ago. As soon as Mr. Donald passed away, and Jason found out, he contacted my father and asked him for a part of the inheritance. That would explain why he knew about the inheritance before I did. But why wasn't I aware of this in the first place? I don't know. My dad didn't give me all the details, but from what I was told, your children blame you for taking all of Mr. Donald's inheritance. Hang on.
You need to fix this.
Fix what?
You made such a scene at my wedding. Now everyone thinks I have a secret family or something.
Secret family? But I'm your mother. I don't understand. Why did you tell everyone that you don't have a mother?
Because you're an embarrassment. I'd be caught dead if anyone found out we're related. Thanks to you, my girlfriend canceled the wedding. And now you have to help me pay for the cancellation fees.
What? Why me?
Because you were the one to ruin my wedding in the first place.
Well, maybe if you told me what was happening in the first place, I wouldn't have to come to see you in the first place.
You just don't get it, do you? I want nothing to do with you. Neither does Maya. We hate you. You're always looking down at us and always make us work. I bet you convinced Dad to cut us off from the inheritance too. Look, if you want this family to remain and you want us to still treat you like a mother, then you have to give us our portion. We want our share, 50-50.
What? But then, how will I survive?
Beats me. I don't think it matters, really. I mean, what are you gonna do with all that money anyways? Might as well give it all to us and join Dad soon in the afterlife.
Did you really just say that?
If you want us to remain as your children, you're gonna have to compromise on money. Give us our share and pay for the damages of my wedding.
Oh, Mavis, what do I do? My children are saying that they'll cut off all ties with me if I don't give them 50-50 of their father's inheritance. Let me guess. They also asked you to pay the cancellation fee for the wedding? Well, yes, but how did you know that? And about the inheritance part, did Maya ask for it too? No, only Jason, but he made it seem like he was talking for both of them. I already texted Maya, but she's not replying back. What do I do? If they want to cut off all ties with you, then let them. They don't deserve you anyway. What? Those are my children you're talking about. I told you, they're only using you for your money. As soon as you give them the money, they'll cut off ties with you anyways. It doesn't matter if you give them the money or not. You can confirm it with my father if you don't believe me. He's working on this case as we speak. Case? Yup. The girl Jason thought he was marrying was actually a plan my dad and I set up. She's a friend of mine, and she's impersonating as a kind-hearted, rich girlfriend looking for love. I don't think I understand. Look, Jason told her that he's an orphan and that he never got a mother's love. But why would he say such a thing? I love him more than anything in the world. Because he wants her to pity him. Remember, I told you she's impersonating as a rich, kind-hearted girlfriend. And your daughter Maya thinks she's one of her best friends now. So, she was dressed up as the bridesmaid. Neither of them told her about your existence because they thought they wouldn't be able to get her pity. Make sense? But why did they have to lie about my death? They could have just told her that their father died. That could have worked too, right? Their relationship has been going on while Mr. Donald was sick, saying my mom's dead and my dad's fighting for his life. While grieving this loss has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? It sounds sad enough to get someone to feel sorry for you. And before you ask, Mr. Donald was aware of this. In fact, he was the one to propose the idea to test them. We have his official statement and recordings if you're interested. He realized that your children turn into money-hungry demons, and decided to test them. Sadly, his hunch was right. You can confer with my father if you like. I think I will. I would like to see some more confirmation. I understand. So, I had a long chat with Mr. Lance. Turns out, Mavis was right. Everything was a setup. Everything from setting Jason up with that decoy, all the way to wanting to cancel the wedding. Apparently, that was just a test to see if they'd ask me for more money, which they did. After having my eyes finally opened, I realized where I was wrong. I shouldn't have let them take advantage of my weakness. They caught me in my most vulnerable state and made me pay for everything while I was all alone. But now, it's time for payback. I'm gonna pinch every penny out of them for how they treated me. Plus, I cut off my ties with them. I finally started getting regular calls and texts from them, but I didn't respond. Now they're alone, hungry, unmarried, and out on the streets. I guess that's what happens when you use the resources given to you for granted, and forget to value the things that truly matter. Family. And since I don't have an heir anymore, I've decided to give everything to Mavis once I'm gone. That little angel was such a blessing. I even managed to convince her father to let her pursue her career in nursing. I have a feeling she's gonna help a lot of people.